Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today I will show you a studio update. I have some new things in the studio I like to talk about and show you, and some fun projects that I was working on. Behind the scenes, some DIY projects, and it is so much fun. I cannot wait to show you and show the results and how we did it. And but first, let me show you this new book that arrived in the studio yesterday. It is Manga, Catitude by Camilla de Erico, and it is a fun one. I'm really liking it, and I barely had a look at it, so yeah, let's have a look together. I like this magical kitty. The paper in this book, it is really smooth. Oh, this is so fun. I like it. It is really the Camilla style. The image with the busy background. So you can cover them up with inks and have a play with it. You can create so many cool effects. This background is a part of the main image, so cover them up will lose the idea of the background, I think. Really, you can see her style, and it is all about cats. And as I said before, there are many illustrators that are creating those cat coloring books. I love this. I like the expressions on the faces. Yeah, it's a fun one. Oh yeah, lovely. I'm not a huge cat person. I'm more a dog person. That's okay. I still like to color the cats, especially in this style. Tone. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, the cucumbers. Liking this one. Dressing up as a lizard. Is it Gandalf? Might be. I like the book. It's still not better than my Cute Creepy one. That is just way on top of my list of books that I really like. But it's okay. I'm liking it. It's not my favorite. But it's a good one. I'm really glad that I have it in my collection. And I like this one. It's a double page here with all those cats in the box. You can buy expensive cat beds, right? And they always love to lay down in a box, and Oh, I like this one a lot. A super cat. You see, a lot of the images are simpler. So it's just the main image with something in the background. And you don't have to color everything. You can paint out a lot of the background if you don't like it. Another double page spread. I really like. This is a fun one. yeah, I hope to dive in. Oh, she always created this kind like image with the French bulldogs. And now it's a cat. I like this one also. There are certain pages that I cannot see myself coloring, and some I would love to color. That's great. Good variety. My favorite? No. It is not my favorite. And that's okay. Still happy to have it in my collection. This is a Catitude by Camilla. I like the art, but yeah. It's more about the subject. Then I ordered with my whole video some paints that didn't arrive yet. It is the second set of the granulating paints by Gansai Tambi. Let me show you. I did some swatches. I will show you them. Not really interesting looking like this way, right? But those paints are interesting, really. So, let me pick up four swatches. I tried two different ways to use the paints. First, I just picked up the paint and put it on the paper, and you can see there's not that much magic happen, right? On the second way, I wet the paper first and then I applied the paint, and you can see the magic is starting to happen and those paints are really beautiful. The only one that I was not able to get a really interesting look, it is interesting, but I think those are more special. It's the Cosmic Green. It is the blue with the teal green. Yeah, I don't know. I like those types better with really contrasting colors. So the trick is to wet your paper and then start applying your watercolor if you like the granulating effect. Otherwise you end up with just those looks and then they are more like a regular watercolor. Yeah, really happy with them. I cannot wait to have a play with them to create some interesting backgrounds, and yeah. I already had a play with it. I already started circle backgrounds with it. So yeah, I might end up with so many work in progress pages this month. Let me move those away. Then I got last month this new set of panpastels, and I kept my panpastels in this big box, but if you want to use them, I have now two big boxes. I have them around me. It was not really organized the way I wanted it. It was not working for me. I don't like to have those next to me and then have to search in the trays, put the trays back in the box, and yeah, I needed some change. I also organized my panpastels in a new way because they arrived all mixed and I want to have them in a nice organized way with my other colors. So let me show them first and then I will show you my storage solution. Oh, I'm so happy with it. Oh, yeah. It took a while organizing them the way that I like them. Before they got them organized this way, the tint, I think it's called tint, let me check. It was tint, then the medium, tint, medium, main color, and then shading and extra dark. Or the medium is new now. Because they added this extra color, I swapped my palettes this way and I started to organize them this way. There are some empty spots because it didn't work out totally. But this solution I came up with and I'm really happy with it. There are also some that you're thinking they are not fitting in. It's because those are the glittery shiny ones and I didn't want to store them somewhere else in the studio, so I put them in. So there are some random that are not really fitting in, but for me it's working. Especially with the system that we came up with. Let me remove this one. Then I organize my pinks this way. And you can see there's another shiny one. And I kind of followed the polygonal swatch card that I have. And I organized them by my polygonal pencils. Because I'm used to the color selection this way and I'm really liking it. Some colors didn't have just 5. They had even 6 or 7 in the same color family. So when it happened, like with this one, there's an extra, I put it next to it. Those are the shimmery ones. So I have basically the whole row simply because of this one. If you don't mind it, you can squeeze them together, but I like the overall look of this one. This way of organizing them more. If you cut both of the sets, then you have 7 trays. Organizing them the way that I do, you will need a new tray. You need an 8 one. Simply because there is now, you keep some open spaces, but I like the way that I organized it. Then move on to the blue greens. Then the yellow greens. And I really like those new colors. Especially those are a great addition to it. And the browns, the portrait colors. I'm so sorry for the glare for the camera and the lights, but I couldn't be bothered to take off the lid. And then the last tray is the grays. I have my shimmery one in here. I have my blender in here somewhere. I think this one. So happy with it. Really happy with the way that I organized it. And because I have organized it this way, with an extra tray, it didn't fit in my boxes anymore. And it didn't matter because we came up with this. I think it is a brilliant idea. In my studio, I have my, the store, the Billy bookcase. I won't call them out, you know where to get the Billy, right? And we decide to put in those pop nails. I think it's called in English. In Dutch we say popnagels. So it was really easy to put them in. Some of the holes you had to make a little bit bigger. But what this does is you can store the panpastels in there by tray. I didn't want to add any shelves because then you have problems with picking them out. It is, you can do it, but I think this worked fine. It's hanging on those little bits, and you can see it's not that heavy, so it's working great. It might bend over time. I'm totally fine with it. I'm really liking it. It is organized the way that I like it. And you can see we put them on every other spot. There's plenty of space on the bottom. I think I will put in something for the tools. I keep them separately now, but I'm searching for a nice organizer for the sponges and the little things. And this way I can see my panpastels. It reminds me of using them more. It's easy to assess them. And if I want to do a background, I can pick it up, and I think I get so much more use out of my panpastels this way. It makes me so happy if I glance over my shoulder and I see this. Yeah, really, really happy with this solution. And it was so easy. My husband helped me out with it. It was his idea of the little book nails. But yeah, great. Then you might know that I really, really love my shop displays. Those are in my studio for a while now. I got them somewhere and I like to, once in a while, buy a new set, put my replacement prismas in this one, and shop on my own if I have some of my prismas running out. I simply can pick them up and I'm happy with it. I have plenty of storage. I love the look of it. There was this shop in the Netherlands and the owner goes with a retirement, starting retirement, and they had a big sale of their pencils, not the displays. It was not possible, so I was saying, we contacted them and they told us, no, it's not possible. And we were like, okay, no problem. 1 week later, they asked us, do you still interested in them? And yeah, we are. So they told us they will look into the possibility to take over the shop displays they have used in their stores. Let me take a sip of my tea. And we made a deal that we want to pick them up. It was at the other side of the Netherlands, so we had to drive a few hours for it. But it is so, so cool. I'm looking around now and see my new displays in the studio. So we had a long drive, so we had to take our bread and coffee with us, right? You cannot go on a road trip without your fuel. So we picked up, and it managed just to fit in our car, the shop displays. And can you see how pretty it is? It is so amazing. And they had a lot more. I had the first pick which ones I like to add to my own studio and where I was interested in. I didn't want everything they offered. So I made a great selection on supplies that I use. I thought it was important that even it was a great deal that I don't pick up the things that would get dusty, won't get used in my studio. So I decided to go with those sets. And last days I spent so many time cleaning them and adding my own open stock replacements that I had in the studio lying around. There are some blues, some greens. This is the polygomos. And they were almost out of all the polygomos. You can see every spot where I put one in were my own replacements. They had one display left. So I removed all the little cards and put in the numbers. So I housed them with 2 color names in one little spot, as you can see, and I think it will work out fine. I think the look of it is so cool. Then next to it, there were both displays available. From the Albrecht Dürer, I put in some of my replacements, but most of them I got from the store. I bought from the store. They were included in the deal. And having them this way, I think it's looking great. Before it was just empty, and you can have a look at my old Studio 2 video and then you can have an idea how my studio looked before. That reminds me, let me know. Do you want me to do a new updated art studio room tour? Let me know in the comments, and I might do it in the future. Yeah. At the other side of the studio you can see I have my panpastels. Those are filled with coloring books. I have my ongoing projects, my work in progress pages, my video ID, everything stored in this one. And on top, I have this new displays. Those are all Derwent displays. And you can see this is the pastel blocks. Pastel blocks are discontinued. They were not a big hit and you cannot find them very easily anymore because of the discontinued part of it. But I really want to have it. I don't use pastel blocks, but just having a discontinued display with some of the pastels inside, it's really, really special to me. That's the only thing that I picked up and I don't use. There was this display with pastel pencils, and you can see some of them are empty, but there is still, there is still, a great selection of colors, and I always can go to the art store or a web shop to refill them, right? If I need certain colors, I can pick them up and slowly restock my own little shop in my studio. It is just insane. I know it is. Yeah. Then I have the color softs. You can see the price tags are still there from the shop. It's okay. I think it will be damaged if I remove them, but the color softs, you can see there was plenty of stock, but I also had plenty of the color softs replaced. I recently did a coloring page with them and I noticed that they going really fast. Faster than Prisma, so yeah. And then there's this 72 display. I know there are 100 colors these days by Inktense, but those are the pencils and they are lasting forever, right? This is, I think, worth of 6 lifetimes of Inktense pencils. But one of my favorite colors, well, one like Shiraz or the golden yellow, there are some of it, and I was close to replace one. I think also the dusky purple over here. Yeah, it is just so looking cool. I think it's such an upgrade in the studio and I like the look of it. It is really making me happy. I have my own little mini store. Yeah, it is really making me happy. And I know I said before, I was on a no buy. I want to use the products that I have. And this is an opportunity that I couldn't pass on. And I just went with it. And this is what I wanted to share. This is my studio update. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want me to do a home tour to show you all the little bits in the studio. And it might be a fun one. So if there are enough people that are interested, I will sure do one. And thank you for watching. And I really hope to see you next time. Bye!